kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tomlinson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if he's going to run it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Second down coming up. From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. Finds a spot in the middle. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pulls and fires complete. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The play action fake. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Puts it out of the air. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll start this drive going to the air. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Defense says no thanks, declines the penalty. They'll take fourth down. He'll return it from around the 50, and the returner will be brought down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Brings up second down.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Needs it to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting threes up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Here's the handoff. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. The give to the tailback. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete to the left. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They bring the punter onto the field now. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They're working that left side, looking for room at the 40. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's in for a touchdown.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the 2nd half.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Hooks. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try the run. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got him. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. So now it's 2nd and long. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to surge it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they take advantage of good field position and move in 46 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Makes guys miss. That's what he does as he's out to the 20. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. To the air on first down. Gets open down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Trying to convert this second and short. Got his man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down for this offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection to pressure there. Calls the missed timing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. New set of downs after the completion.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Runs through the tackle. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Unloads quickly. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the quarterback takes a knee.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front.
And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Under fire. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. One more play to pad the stats. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation.